Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is September the 17th, 2013. Just want to show you something I was working on here. You see my screen flashing? Probably don't. Alright, anyways, I was building off Australia here. As I showed before, Australia, I do believe, is the base continent. Because you can see, it's called the land down under. You can see that shape right there. It fits that crater, right? I showed you this fit before. It fits very good, just like this. Alright, so anyways, I put other stuff over the top of this, like I put China in there. See that? Fits pretty good too. Then you put China, take away the crater. Just look at it over Australia. See that? Okay. Then I got the other one down here. North America. Yellowstone. And what made me put this together, North America with Australia, because I was moving some other stuff around before, just a little bit. I mean, I was just scratching the surface, but I never thought about putting those two together. And I was watching some trailer on YouTube. It was about, I think, no, maybe it wasn't on YouTube. It might have been on something else. Anyways, it was like a little trailer for this show or something that was going to be on Discovery Channel about, and this guy was like a geologist or something. He was talking about how, I don't know, I couldn't really. What I got from it was he was saying that the lands were over. From what I got from it, anyway, that he was saying the land was over the top of the other land. Like he was talking about Death Valley and Australia, something they had in common or something. I don't know, but it just made me put the two together, and this is what that looks like. This might be a little bit big. I think it might be just a little big. Not really. It's pretty good right there. Right? Fits there. So then you can put China in there. See how that fits over North America. See the same shape. See the lines and stuff. You can see it in there. See that curve right there? It's there. California. Look at that. Look at the Sierras were the Himalayas. Look at that. That's why they say that. They always say. I've always heard that in documentaries. They always say that they're once as high as the mighty Himalayas. And there you go. Probably were. Imagine that. And then Japan will go in here. Let's try this other one. I want to try another one right here. I think I already have it saved though. Let's just see. I think I do. And that's yeah, that one. Whoa. Which way it goes? Gotta be careful because these images will get away from you. Way smaller. Try that. See that match right there. Like I said, I think that Lake Victoria, whatever the same volcano that creates Lake Victoria, right, is I think that's what creates the Tibetan Plateau. So wherever the hot spot is, I mean, I know this is still a volcanic area over here in Africa, the rift here, but I don't know. That's a big volcano. It's like what is it, 200 mile across the lake or something like that. It's a huge opening, huge. And you can see right here in the center, there's the Tibetan Plateau, the same shape. Wow. And you can kind of see these little, look at these features right here. These little four little corners, like, you can see those right, something like that right there. You see how it's kind of square? I don't make it easy. Right here under this, hold on. Oh. See that right there? Same size, right in the same area. So I think this, whatever created the Himalayas, this is like what was left or something when they moved, or something weird like that. Because this would like surround whatever this rift is right here. Yeah, that's the volcanic rift, huh? With all the volcanic lakes and shit that kill people. I think it is this area in here. Yep. All these lakes put off carbon dioxide and kill people. So that's still active in that spot, but I think there's a spot on the ocean. It could be. I mean, what's right under? It could be right. What's underneath it? I don't know. Could have happened right here. Could be right here in this big lump here. That's what it's got to find out. Anyways, keep going here. Let me show you these fault lines real quick. So that goes there, somewhere, real close to that area. Pretty sure. There's enough evidence for me to see that. And then bring the crater back. You can see it's pretty close. Pretty interesting. Okay, anyways, then I want to show you the fault lines, right? Here on this impact. It's all built off Australia right here. I'll show you another picture of another crater too. Same crater, but just different picture. Alright, so here you go. This is, you see where the California edge is here, or the west coast edge here is right there. You see California. And you see that area right there? That big dark area? That's like a big fat line. I think that's your San Andreas area. And then you got the faults that are all up here. That looks like a fault maker. I've never seen one. Right here, that sucker. And on this edge you got this right here as the New Madrid fault line, I think, on that side. Runs right along these mountains over here. See that? And then when I brought up this picture that I think is the fault line in the weather, which was right here. I just brought it up out of the blue because I think that goes right here. After I just put it up there and it just seemed to fit right. You see how all this fits in the curve, like this curve shape. Look at that. And I think that's the fault line, and that's what the weather showed as the fault line right there one time. See the lines? There's two yellow lines with the green in the center. I think that is the fault line right there, actually. I think maybe they're, you know what that could be? You know what that could be? Whoa. It's either a fault line or like it looks like a tunnel system or something, or a river system under the. There's something right there. There's a pipeline. Oh, maybe there is a pipeline coming from Canada down to the Gulf of Mexico. I don't know. I thought it was a fault line, but it's right on the edge of that, anyways. I think that's another good theory, though. It's pretty straight. Those lines are pretty straight, and you see how it comes up to here and kind of loops around. It's kind of interesting. Actually, that's too big. That's not even to scale, I don't think. Anyways, and but you can see how it fits the crater. See that shape? It fits all up there, and then Florida ends up being right here. Watch. It ends up being right there. Remember that right there. And then fade this out. It's right. It would be in the same area. See here, this is Florida over here. Anyways, so I think that's all I wanted to show. Oh, and this other thing that puts India over here is kind of interesting too. I should show that. I should just try it right where I have it set now, so let's see where it goes. Holy shit. Huh. Anyways, I want to show you this other thing with China. Let me see, China. Okay, see where I have China lined up here perfectly. I just showed you earlier. Okay, you see where India is right here? See how India is right there? Okay, well I looked up a little bit ahead, up this way a little bit, and you see this piece right here? See the shape where it's, see what I'm saying? This right here, this edge. If you put it down there, I'm not going to do it. But if you take India alone and put it right up here, it will fit right there very well. It's kind of squished in the picture because it's on the edge. It's not the right shape because I wasn't center focused on it. So, but if you center focus on India, it will fit right here, right here. And these areas were probably massive volcanic areas at one time, just because we know New Zealand is still going off, right? All these are still going off under the ocean, I'm sure. So anyways, I think that's where the continents were created, in this area of the Pacific Ocean, pretty much, during these impacts. The impacts help you line them up. I mean, the other crater, that's right. Two. Different angle here. Oh, look at that center. That's ghostly. Wow. That's a scary looking picture right there. I'm not trying to scare nobody, I'm just trying to show you some science that I learned by doing this. It kind of puts it all together, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the land down under, Australia is the land down under, and I don't know, they all fit together. Like the same thing creates the Himalayas, the same area, or they're created at the same time or something, and they split in levels or something. I don't. That's what's weird. Maybe they stop in the same place and just shape themselves. Wherever that rift is in the ocean, it creates Same one I just showed in Africa. This one. You know, it looks like it could have been over here. Something over here. It was pretty hot at one time. But I think it's all created over here, mostly. Some areas probably shaped in other, like right here, maybe. I think South America you can turn around actually right here. It fits real good over the spot right here where the bulge is. If you flip over South America, spin it around, put the south end down up here, it fits so nicely. You can see if you it looks like 69 right there. Look at that. See that? See what I'm saying? It looks like 69. So you can just go and bring it to South America and turn it right there on that spot right there. And it was probably there at one time, right? You get another impact over here, and things get, look at it, all this action, all this motion going in the ocean floor that's kind of swooshing this way. You got to wonder what does that. I mean, you know, you got these like crazy curves and weird, you know, straight up lines like this. This is like a pattern from an impact. Splashing, look at it, it's like that hourglass shape I showed you. You know, something went this way and this way. Is kind of weird. That's a weird one. That's the one I first started working on pretty much. It was the Marianas Trench. Check this out with all these pictures. Let's see if it can shine out of there. North America. Nope. Nice. Alright, have a nice night.